Hey guys, it's Bryce, and this is another What Grinds My Gears Wednesday. And today we're going to be talking about the 5 things we hate most about games slash gaming. And coming in at number 5 would be the overpriced and overrated games that are out there. Mylon, what do you think an overpriced or overrated game is?
Well, an overpriced game is a game that, let's say, it's only about 6 hours long and people charge $50 on console. What kind of sense does that make? And I'm looking at you, Deadpool, the video game that just came out June 25th.
It's my brother's birthday. So,
Oh my God, that raged.
so,
That makes no sense. A game that's $50 should not be that short. That makes no sense to me in the
yeah, I
slightest.
kind of see where you're coming from because The Walking Dead Survival Instinct was $50 too, and I beat it in like 2 days without a problem. I think that I
Well,
think maybe the campaign or story was like 8 hours to 10 hours long, and it wasn't really as exciting as I thought it would be. Seeing, even though it was a prequel game to the series, it was. Don't get me wrong, I liked the game, but it still was a little overpriced, and it wasn't really overrated, but yeah, it was just overpriced.
well, I was saying because like I like Deadpool. He's my favorite Marvel superhero, not superhero, anti-hero. Excuse me. But and I also like the fact that there's a lot of jokes in the game. The game is incredibly funny, but come on, man. The game is only 6 hours and it's ridiculously easy. There's no reason for a game that's that short and that easy to be $50. I understand that on PC though, they got $40, which screw you guys, because oh my God, man. PC gamers, you guys are lucky, man. You guys got that game $40. Console gamers, not so much. We got that game $50. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. I'm just gonna wait 6 months till the game comes out on $20 and buy it then.
So you want to move on to number 4?
Yeah.
All right, coming in at number 4, the fanboys. Whether they be console fanboys or series fanboys, anything like that that annoys the hell out of you. Yeah, so Milo, what's your least favorite type of fanboy?
My least favorite type of fanboy. Console fanboys. You know, the guys that'll come up to me and be like, hey, Xbox is better than PS3, or hey, PS3 is better than Xbox. It's a freaking console. Who gives a care? Come on, guys. That's not necessary. It's not necessary to just go at each other, trying to choke each other out just because you think your console is better than the other.
Exactly.
Come on,
I
man.
mean, I think those guys are really annoying too, but I think the kind of fanboy I hate more is the series type of fanboy. Like, I always see on YouTube videos how people are always saying how since Battlefield 4 is going to come out or Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming out, how Call of Duty Ghost is going to stomp the shit out of it because it's Call of Duty. How the fuck is Call of Duty. Sorry for cursing. I forgot about that. How in the world is Call of Duty anything like Grand Theft Auto? How is it anything like Battlefield? Battlefield. Call of Duty is an arcade type shooter. Battlefield 3 and 4 are simulator shooters. Like real life. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a third person shooter with a storyline. And then the multiplayer is actually pretty badass considering it's super heavy on its campaign. But yeah, the console fanboys are really annoying too. It's just, I prefer those guys over the series fanboys. And then, like, I even hear people talk about how some new games are way better than Call of Duty. I'm not gonna mask it anymore because that's all the fanboys I ever run into. I was talking about in a comment section of a YouTube video a really old game from like 2001, I think. And then this guy just replied to my comment. He was like, "You faggot ass bitch. Call of Duty's way better than that game anyway." And I was like, "So, in what way are these two comparable?" I mean, okay, they're a video game. They're on console. They That's it. There's nothing else. You can't really compare any game to Call of Duty because Call of Duty is an arcade style shooter. I find it funny how Mylan like took control over the overpriced and overrated. Okay, 1 second. If you guys hear like a lot of popping in the background, that's my grandma's neighbors being super crazy with their fireworks. Mylan, can you hear any of that?
Yeah, of course I can hear it. It's incredibly loud. By the way, guys, Independence Day. That's the time of recording.
Yeah.
Happy Independence Day to everybody.
I probably should have recorded earlier. I mean, they were doing it, but not as loud. I noticed how Mylan took control over the overpriced and overrated game section of this video, and then I just took control over the fanboy section. So, Mylan, I wonder who's going to take control of this. The red jelly blood screen section.
Oh my god! Alright, okay. I understand that games should be difficult, but I don't understand why the screen should be covered in raspberry jam just because your health is low. That makes no sense to me. Cause you know what? That's not the best time to not be able to see. When your health is incredibly low and you need your sight the most, that's not. Oh, that's stupid. Why would you do that? And you know what? I don't see anybody getting rid of it because lots of games do it, and they're still making games that do it, and I don't understand why. That's stupid.
I have nothing to say on the matter except I kind of agree. But, I mean, this was Mylan's suggestion, so I'll put it at number 3. I mean, it is true because there's a lot of games that do it. Like, let's see, what games do this?
Oh, I was thinking of Resident Evil. One of
Well,
them.
one thing I'm glad about is Grand Theft Auto doesn't do it. Assassin's Creed does it whenever
Yeah.
you're dead. Pretty much.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed only does it when you're dead, which I think I would rather. I think I would rather see it when you're dead than I would rather see it while I'm almost dying. Because at least when I'm almost dying, I have just enough health to be able to get out of the fray.
And then
But then you got then you got games like what was it? Resident Evil Revelations, I believe it was, where you're being attacked by a zombie thing because they're not zombies anymore. And I excuse me for saying that to anybody that still likes Resident Evil, they're not zombies anymore. Anyway, when you're being attacked by the mutant zombie thing and you're losing your health, all of a sudden the entire screen just blurs red and it becomes harder to see. And that's so stupid. That's the time when I need it the most. I don't need to be blurred up with the screen just so the zombie can attack me again and I won't be able to see what I'm doing and I just get
okay,
sliced in
Milo,
half.
I'm just gonna cut you off right there because we are going kind of long on this video. Nope. Let's
Yes, we
go to
are.
number 2 is the difficulty spikes in missions or games where it goes from an easy mission to impossible. Like you're never gonna be able to beat it.
Oh yeah, because I've played many games that do that where I'm right in the middle of like, and the game's not easy, but it's not ridiculously hard neither. Then all of a sudden I get to the end and I'm tearing my hair out just to try to get past one enemy. It's not even a boss. It may be just a mid boss, but that mid boss is more powerful than the freaking final boss. That makes no
I'm
sense. A difficulty spike like that should not. Well, for those who might actually like difficulty spikes,
Mylan,
you
you're
sadists,
losing your mind, Mylan. Calm down.
you masochists.
Calm down. You're scaring me. I can only say there's only like three games maybe that I could think of that are like that. Like Final Fantasy X, toward the end you have to beat your dad, and then you have to do a couple other things. I never got past Titus's dad. It was impossible. Second, Kingdom Hearts 2, the very last sequence or the very last trial, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to call it missions because it's too Grand Theft Auto premiere or whatever. I couldn't do that either. And then, as you guys know, I'm doing a playthrough of San Andreas. Yeah, there's some missions there that are pretty damn hard. So yeah, before this thing hits 10 minutes, let's hurry up and talk about why trailers are too exciting, because that's the number one thing I hate about gaming, and I'm pretty sure it's the number one thing Mylan hates about gaming. Mylan, talk about
Uh, that's not my number one thing, but I do hate
it.
it. Where let's say you have a really awesome series, all of a sudden they show off a really exciting trailer for what is or what seems to be the best game in the series. Then you're hyped up for it. You're very hyped up for it. You're telling all your friends like, guys, you can't wait for it, can you? And everybody's like, yeah, man. We're all just we're all hyped up. Then all of a sudden the game comes out. We play it. and then everybody wants to throw it in the trash because the game's not that fun.
I think you were like that for Far Cry 3. I mean, not Far Cry 3, Assassin's Creed 3. You,
Yeah, for Assassin's Creed 3, I actually did go around saying how I couldn't wait till the game came out. The trailers were really hyping me up. Then the game came out, and I'm not gonna say that the game was bad, but it was okay. I mean, it's like there's a couple of things I didn't like about it, and there was a couple of things that I was just and then there was things that I did find were pretty cool, like naval ship battles and stuff like that. But when a trailer hypes up a game that much just for the game to come out to be a piece of crap, then that's when you just don't want to play it anymore. I mean, it's like I got Assassin's Creed 3, but I haven't played it in so long.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna talk about like a different experience, like outside of the everybody freaking out about it. Like I'm watching all these Call of Duty Ghost videos, and I'm seeing everybody's not everybody, because I'm not the only one seeing through Activision's illusions. There's some people getting excited for it, and they're like, "Oh, it's so amazing! It's gonna be better than MW3. It's gonna be better than Black Ops 2." Well, I'm kind of seeing through the smoke and mirrors of all of this because a lot of people have been saying it for Black Ops 2 about how they aren't really impressed. I'm not really impressed with Ghost. I know I'm talking constantly about Call of Duty over this five things about I hate about gaming, but come on. If you're gonna do the yearly spot things about gaming, COD's gonna be mentioned a lot if you're a COD fan or were a COD fan.
Like I see in the comments section, everybody's ready to lynch you.
I'm pretty sure like 90% of the people watching this video, which is like 7 to 10 people, kind of agree with me.
Well, hey, I mean, who's to say that we might not get more views? And then everybody's just ready to lynch you for it.
You said you were only get 7 views? Ah, bitch, you got 80. Oh god, I cursed again. Sorry about that. But we're back to the but. I'm not really gonna go milk this whole thing out again, like we kept doing for 2 of the 3 top 5s. But yeah, let's just end the video right here. Mylan, do you want to do an outro?
Um, like, favorite, subscribe, comment.
Share,
Games happen, people.
share the video.